Sunday, August 10th, 1:55.3. Good morning. I am so excited that I am once again down weight. I've been down weight every single week and it's just been so exciting to see. I did sleep 9 hours last night, so both nights this weekend slept 9 hours. I just think my body really needs it. I have a big day of work ahead of me. I've got a lot of YouTube stuff I want to get done. I am so excited to have my protein coffee and do a weightlifting workout, and I do need to pack because I'm once again planning to do Monday through Wednesday at my parents' house. It has just been making my life a lot easier, so since it's an option, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm excited to make my morning protein coffee with the new setup from my kitchen reorganization. Which protein powder shall I do this morning? Kind of feel like cookies and cream. I am a fan of the cookies and cream one. It's more subtle than some of the other ones. Like, I think the brownie batter and the caramel toffee have a ton of flavor, but cookies and cream is also very good. I started my walk at 10:30. The sun is starting to get a little more powerful, but it's way better than the last few walks I went on. And it is so nice to have clothes that fit me. I'm definitely gonna go back to Lululemon this week and get some more stuff. I'm gonna put an order with Aritzia to get stuff there too. I don't want to spend the money, but I kind of need to go for it. It's necessary. I've waited too long. My outdoor walk is complete. We are out of berries, so I am having yogurt, an apple, and some buttered toast, and Greg is currently at the grocery store just to pick up some stuff. He's also gonna get stuff for meatballs tonight, and I'm very excited. So I'm currently in my basement. I have not been working on my YouTube video. I've just been watching videos upstairs, like putting off doing work, and I need to get to work. So I've locked myself away in the basement. I have it pretty dark in here. It's very cold in here, and it's just the perfect environment to focus. I made a snack plate for lunch. Nobody is surprised, and I'm back to editing. I needed an afternoon pick-me-up, so I am having a cookies and cream Bear Bell. It's after 5 o'clock. I really wish I wouldn't have procrastinated so much today, but I'm not done yet with even my first round of editing my video. I do still need to get my second workout in. I am gonna walk on this walking pad until I'm completely done with my first round of edits. So should take, I would say, an hour or so more. And then I'm gonna record the outro, do another round, dinner, have to pack. Basically, I should stop yapping. Well, my instincts were right on. I said I thought it would take me about an hour to finish this round of edits, and it did. So, I am officially done with my second workout. As a very exciting update, I'm still working on YouTube stuff, but I moved to the couch, grabbed a Beach Plum LaCroix, which I love. I just finished my third water, so I need to refill this, and I am just chugging along. Greg made broccolini and the meatballs that we had earlier in the challenge. These were phenomenal, and I'm so excited to eat them again. Here is tonight's dinner. I am so excited to eat this. Well, it's almost 9:45 and I just now finished my water. I'm also not yet done with tomorrow's YouTube video and I'm losing steam. So I think I might go shower now because I feel kind of gross. maybe do a little bit more work, and then probably read and go to sleep and try to finish this tomorrow morning. I have to do my reading, and that's the last task of the night. I've loved this book, and it just referenced The Millionaire Next Door, which is another book I read this year and also loved, and I just think it's so fun when the books I read reference other books I've read. My final task of the day is complete. I definitely regret leaving the final touches in my YouTube video for this morning, but we got it done. It is almost 7 a.m. at this point. I need to shower, I need to pack. It looks like it's gonna be a later day in the office, which I fear means I will need to do a walk during my lunch break. That's all right. It's probably time I get off and go shower now. So I'm doing my morning packing. My hair is still wet, but that's fine. I'm just glad I work in inside sales so I don't have to see clients or anything. I have 3 work outfits. I have 3 workout outfits, some lounge wear, socks, underwear, my book, that's very important. I've got my brush, my Apple charger. I've not missed a single day not wearing my Apple Watch. I think I'm good to go. Thankfully, I pre-portioned all of the lunches yesterday after Grant made dinner, so I should be set up for success. Prepped for the next 3 days. I am running a little behind, so I'm just gonna grab a Bearbell for breakfast instead of yogurt this morning. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get a better feel of the times I should be driving to and from work. Last week I left my house at 7 a.m., got to work at 8:42. This morning I left at 7:42, got to work at 8:59. I saved some time. So it looks like on days I'm traveling from my home instead of my parents' home, this is going to be the time to leave right around 7:45, and I'll just be in till 6. But overall, it puts time back in my day versus trying to leave earlier because I'm just getting stuck in traffic. I love that. So it turns out it didn't really matter that I didn't have time for my normal bigger breakfast because there was leftover Panera from another department today. So I had a sesame bagel with some butter and then fruit. I logged all of it into my FitnessPal. I love a carb in the morning. You guys know that. So it was a great way to start the day. I'm now using my lunch break to go back to some shopping. I am going back to Lululemon. I want to get some more workout stuff. It just was so nice having stuff that actually fits me. You know, who would have thought? So, time to go. Okay, the bag is secured. I got the dress. I also got 2 sports bras and just the shorts that I got the other day, but in black. I feel like I have a pretty good little like restock of clothes that fit me. My 9 hours is done. I made it to my parents' house. For dinner, I'm having peanut butter toast, watermelon, and some yogurt, and I'm about to have my 4th water. I do still need to get my walk in, so I'm gonna do that probably around 8 o'clock. It's 8:20, I'm about to start my walk. My dad's actually gonna be joining me, so I'm very excited. I'm back from my walk. I'm so glad I did that with my dad. It was so much fun and it made the walk go by way faster. I am gonna do a quick rinse and then go hang out with them some more. Finished my gallon of water. It's cutting a little close to the end of the night. It's a little after 10. I hung out with my parents and just chatted for a little bit. Now I'm in bed to do my reading. It's my last task of the day, and then I'm going to sleep. I finished my reading. I'm so excited to go to bed. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. I slept over 8 hours. I feel great. I needed a really good night of sleep just because I didn't get a great night of sleep Sunday night. I'm up, I'm dressed. I unfortunately did not actually put my watch on the charger, so it's almost dead. So I'm gonna grab my charger, grab my protein coffee, hit the road, and then go start my work day. I am gonna do a lunchtime walk today, check the weather. It's gonna be very cloudy during lunchtime, so I'll at least have some cloud coverage to protect me from some of the sun. So that's my plan. I'm once again using my favorite grandchild gave me this cup, a classic caramel toffee this morning. I'm just gonna pack a plain yogurt for breakfast. Not the most exciting thing, but you know, it is what it is. Ready for work. So I'm not sure why, but for some reason the coffee this morning did not blend with the protein powder. So the protein powder is just all on the top. I took a sip and I was like, dang it. I do see comments sometimes of people saying that theirs doesn't mix as well. I've never had a problem doing it at my house. I don't know if it has to do with like the coffee, the temperature, but all I know is I usually don't have this problem. I am this morning. I'm not going to drink this, so there goes 20 grams of protein for the day. I'm going to pour this out and grab Starbucks this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little discombobulated this morning. The coffee thing really threw me off, and this is gonna be the first time I'm not starting my day with a protein coffee in over, I don't know, 50 days, but I was doing it before the challenge too, so. I mean, I love a cold brew, but sad.
Correct, yeah.
So I'm on my lunch break and I'm doing my outdoor walk. It really isn't that bad. I mean, it's a little afternoon, so the sun's pretty powerful, but there is a decent stretch of walkway that's shaded by the trees. So I'm just walking up and down this rather than taking the longer path that has more unshaded areas. I'm back at my parents' and my mom made choco bowls for dinner. I'm very excited to eat this and I still will be pretty under my calories after this dinner. Finished my gallon of water. I've decided to have some peanut butter toast as well, just since I have a lot of calories left. So it's 8:16. I have finished my outdoor workout. I've finished my water. My diet is complete and I have reading, my second workout left. I'm about to do 45 minutes on the elliptical and then I'm going to shower and probably hang out with my parents a little bit before I read and go to bed. Okay, that actually flew by. I just was responding to comments and the time went so quick. It's almost 11 o'clock. I have my book. I'm gonna do my reading and go to bed. My reading is complete and I'm so ready to go to bed. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's about 6:40. I'm up, I'm dressed, and I'm about to head out for work. I am going home today, which I'm very excited about. As far as the workouts go, I'm planning to do an outdoor walk at like 10:30. I do have a call scheduled at noon, so they haven't said anything about like when exactly we have to take our lunch. Like they've not shared any window. So I guess we'll see, and maybe I'll get a little slap on the wrist, but you know, it is what it is. I am not going to do a protein coffee this morning. I'm going to do another Starbucks cold brew, and I'll be back to the protein coffee tomorrow. So I'm in the car, I'm ready to hit the road. I did make an overnight oats breakfast last night. It's oats, oat milk, a full scoop of peanut butter, protein powder from Clean Simple Eats, and then a tablespoon of peanut butter powder. So it's 360 calories and about 30 grams of protein. I'm pumped. It's very protein packed. Okay, so I'm trying something new. I got here at 7:20. I'm already out on my walk. It's 10:45. So it is a much earlier lunch than usual, but it's way cooler and cloudier. So this might be my new game plan. Like, it feels amazing out here. And also, I'm the only one walking out here right now, which I like. Easier to record, less embarrassing. Because I get a little awkward because I'm like, what if one of my coworkers sees me and I'm just like talking to myself? But anyway, I'm enjoying this. It's looking like some dark clouds. Thankfully, I'm almost done with my walk. I did underestimate just how thick this top was. I just got it from Revolve and I was so excited to wear it. I'm very excited for fall clothing and it's pretty thick. So I think I'm gonna have some sweat marks. It's okay. My outdoor walk is complete and the sun wasn't terrible. I am thrilled to be home. I was very hungry today. I think it was probably my lack of protein coffee. I feel like yesterday and today I was extra hungry throughout the day. So I think it definitely makes a difference. I did have 2 barbells, which I know is excessive. I just wanted a little something extra. I do still have a decent amount of calories. I have like 700 something, I believe. Greg is making stuffed peppers for dinner, so I'll get those all tracked, have dinner with him. I do still need my second workout. I'm just gonna walk on the walking pad and I'm going to do a weight workout tomorrow and do some weight workouts this weekend as well. I just feel like I'm taking it a little bit easier and that's all right. So it turns out Greg still has about an hour left of cooking before the stuffed peppers are done. So I'm walking on my walking pad now, which is probably for the best. And yes, I'm doing no shoes right now. Okay, my second workout is complete and Greg texted me that dinner is ready. So I'm nearly done for the day. Here is tonight's dinner. We are doing beef stuffed peppers. If you're wondering if I just changed into this so I could take my progress photo, yes I did. And it's done, which means I just have my water and my reading. And Hank's very curious as to what I'm doing. I just finished my gallon of water. I waited way too long to get this finished. I'm gonna refill it, bring it upstairs, and do my reading, and then go to bed. I finished my reading, and I finished the 5 Types of Wealth. Good morning. It is Thursday at 7:20. I had set my alarm for 6:15, and I just was like, no. I'm not getting up. So I got a pretty good night of rest. I am working from home the next 2 days, which is just beautiful, and I love that. I am gonna start my day with a protein coffee. I already know I'm doing cookies and cream. I woke up just excited about it. So coffee, sitting on the porch, and I am gonna get my morning walk in before the workday starts. You're so cute, Hank. It's so humid out, I just keep getting hit with the occasional raindrop. Hank is already kind of worn out. We are heading back home, and I'll finish the 45 minutes without him. My outdoor walk is complete, and it is time to start the work day. I don't know what is going on with these blueberries, but they had a growth spur or something. These are huge. My toast is a little burnt. Here is the final breakfast. I'm so excited to eat this right now. So it's 12:30. I'm having lunch. I'm having a Taylor Farms dill pickle salad kit. I love these, but I haven't been eating them a lot during 75 hard because the whole salad kit is 490 calories and there's no protein. But I did have a very low calorie breakfast, so I'm gonna have this for lunch. Then I'll probably do some sort of snack plate or something as an afternoon snack. And I am doing the stuffed peppers, which are super high protein, for dinner. So I know I'll still hit my 100 grams of protein, and I'm excited to enjoy this while I do some work. I've got an afternoon snack plate to help me with my cold calling. Were you waiting for me to be done working? You're so sweet. Oh, I love you. Hi. Hello. What do you have? What do you have? Is that your toy? Can I have it? Okay, can you catch? He's not very good at catch. Oh my gosh! Well, it's 6 o'clock and I could have been done with my second workout by now, but I dilly-dallied. So here I am, about to finally do my weight workout.
We're gonna work quads, glutes, and hamstrings today in our 45-second lower body workout. We've got circuit style, 2 rounds through 3 exercises.
A solid weight workout. We are doing stuffed peppers again for dinner. I did have to shred it apart a little bit to make sure it all heated evenly. This will be the last thing I eat for the day. It does put me over the 100 grams of protein. I'm still under the 2,000 calories. I'm on my last water, and we are just gonna watch some TV and hang out for a little bit. It's 10 o'clock, we finished our movie, and I just finished my gallon of water. Tonight, I'm starting a new book, Ultra Processed People. I actually gifted this book to my mom after I heard about it because I thought it would be something she would like. And then I asked her to borrow it to read. So I'm excited to get started on this. I've only read through the introduction so far, but I did complete the 10 pages, and I'm very excited to read more about this book. Good morning, it's Friday and it's day 55 of 75 hard. This challenge is just flying by and I'm almost feeling a little bit, not anxious, but I don't know, nervous about the transition from 75 hard out. I've done it before and I know that I can stick with a lot of good habits. I just really feel like I've been valuing the strict structure and routine that I've had from the program, as everything else in my life seems to be getting a little more chaotic. So I don't know, I just need to put in some thought as far as what these next few weeks look like for me. And my plan is the day after I finish 75 hard, like that weekend, to take myself out on a little solo date so I can have a nice coffee, I can have my planner, and really figure out like what habits do I want to be strict with and continue doing moving forward. I'm not going to continue doing 90 minutes of exercise every single day with no rest days. I want to give myself some more rest days, but I think I might continue tracking my food like on either my Fitness Pal or Lose It. I had a lot of suggestions for. I want to continue the gallon of water. I would like to continue the reading. So just trying to be mindful and thoughtful about what things I want to keep and what things I'm going to tweak just to make my life a little bit easier and to really fit more seamlessly with my day-to-day. Besides that, I've just had a lot of other things on my mind with work, and I have some work travel coming up that's causing a little bit of stress. So I feel like I need to just be planning really well, figuring out how to make things even easier on me. Obviously, the return to office is coming soon, so I've been thinking through things like, okay, the Sunday before, we're doing things such as meal prepping and having a big batch of food to prepare. I want to be preparing my breakfast. I want to be setting out my outfits for the week. Anything I can do to alleviate the burden and the stress throughout the week, I know will be helpful to me. So those are some of the things that are on my mind. I feel like my mind is just kind of go, go, go right now. I do want to just be in the moment as much as I can, enjoy the day today, enjoy the less than 7 weeks I have of the hybrid schedule left, enjoy the summer while I can. I'm sitting on my porch right now, and I want to just start today by journaling, figuring out my plan for today and for the weekend, kind of the top priorities of things I want to get done. And I do have a dinner tonight. Greg and I are meeting some friends, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really looking forward to that. I have been loving this little protein cabinet above the coffee station. It feels so luxurious. I want to do the cookies and cream again, but I feel like I should save more of these packets for when we're traveling and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do the brownie batter. Regarding the protein powder not mixing when I had it at my mom's house the other day, my mom has had that specific bag of protein other times and not had issues with it. My theory as to what went wrong is I did that immediately after it brewed. Like, I was the one who brewed the coffee that morning, and it finished and I immediately poured it in. I'm usually not the one who brews the coffee at their house. My dad is usually up and out of the house before me. So I'm wondering, since theirs is so instant with how quickly it brews versus ours, if it's just because it was hotter it didn't work, but I honestly don't know. I've never had a problem when I've done it at my house. It's 7:50. I'm out on my walk. It feels amazing out here. There's actually a light breeze that I couldn't feel on the porch. It's great. It's 71 right now, and there's so much shaded area, so it really doesn't feel bad. My 45-minute outdoor workout is complete. I did a quick rinse, I made breakfast, and I'm sitting at my computer ready to start the workday. It's only 10:30 and I'm already on my second water. I'm making good pace. I'm trying to keep my calories kind of low because we're going out to dinner later. So I'm just going to have these 2 meatballs for lunch, and I'll probably have an afternoon snack since we're doing dinner at 7. It's almost 3 o'clock. I feel like this afternoon is dragging by. I do want something to snack on, although I'm not necessarily super hungry. So I think I'm just going to get an apple and maybe some veggies like carrots or something small that's not super calorie dense. Here is the snack plate I came up with. It's not the most exciting, but it is a little less than 200 calories, so this just gives me something to munch on as I finish the workday. I'm just ending the workday by walking on my walking pad for my second workout so I can get ready right as soon as 5 o'clock hits and hang out with some friends. Okay, I finished my second workout. So here is the outfit I'm wearing to dinner. It's the Lululemon Align dress. It was $148, except when I went to check out, they were like, it's on sale for $99. Love that. I love this color. I think it's very cute. I do wish it was a little more flattering in the stomach. I feel like I need to lose just a little bit of weight, but it was the last size they had. So I got it. I'm probably not gonna film much when we're at dinner just because we're gonna be around a decent amount of people and I'm awkward, but I already logged my meal in and I'll still have about 100 calories left after I eat. I was going through my daily 75 hard task checklist and was like, okay, I just don't want to accidentally miss anything. I do still need to take my progress photo, so this is about to be the nicest I've ever looked in a progress photo. I should have taken it this morning, but by the time I got back, I wanted to just quickly rinse and start the workday. So, you know, here I am. And then of course, I stand at this wall for the daily photo. It's almost 10 o'clock. We did just get back from dinner. I finished my water as soon as I got home, although I did have, I don't know, 3 or 4 glasses of water at dinner, so I have had a lot. Time to do my reading, and then I'm going to bed. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's already 9:30. I slept in way too late, but that's okay. I am going to avoid doing my outdoor walk until tonight just because it's already so hot and it's going to be a very, very hot day today. Greg and Hank are on a little walk to get him some energy out, but I'm going to start my day with coffee and doing some work. I'm really craving the cookies and cream one again, but I need to save those for some upcoming travel I have. So I'm trying not to be using those like single serve packets too much while I'm home. I'm so excited to just sit here and do some YouTube work and sip my coffee. This is my ideal morning, just like a leisurely morning. Okay, if I could switch one thing about it, I would make it a lot colder outside right now so it could be starting out on the porch. But besides that, the perfect morning. It's not gonna be very exciting to vlog, but basically I'm just about to crank out some work. I'm switching it up from Chobani yogurt and doing the oikos. I need to figure out how to pronounce that yogurt instead. Decided to put some peanut butter on today's yogurt just for a little bit extra flavor. Hanker. I am going to have a Bear Bell before my workout. I had such big plans for myself for today. I wanted to get my workout in earlier, do my hair, record a bunch of short form content, like do some try on haul stuff. And now it's 2:30 and I'm just now getting my first workout in. And I've just basically been sitting on my couch, avoiding doing work. And I hate that. I do think waking up at 9:30, I feel like I wasted such a big portion of my day by not waking up earlier. So tomorrow I definitely want to set an alarm and get up around 7:30 like usual. It is what it is. I think I just needed some extra rest. My body just must have really needed it. And here I am now, just starting my first workout. I'll have to get my outdoor workout in later, but the UV is at like an 8 right now, which is crazy. So I'm just trying to fit everything in. I've been avoiding doing this weight workout, but it's time to get it done. I am gonna do an arms workout today.
Muscles, chest and triceps, supersetted with back and biceps. So let's get you set up so we can get started.
I can't do a regular push-up yet, so still doing the push-ups on my knees.
Nice.
One day.
Exhale as you come up.
So I finished my workout. It is a video I had done before, which was focused more on arms, and I feel amazing. My arms, they feel like noodles. I definitely push them, which is great. I feel like my eating schedule is kind of out of whack today. It's a little after 4:30 and I'm just having lunch, and I'm having this huge snack plate. Once I finish this, I'll still have about 700 calories. I will probably do a smaller dinner just because it's already kind of late and I don't want to eat too much right before I go to bed. So I'm posted up in my basement to get some editing done. I did get rid of the rug that we have down here. We've had it for years. We got it from Crate & Barrel. It was like $1,000. And since we've had it, we've not been able to get it to go completely straight. It has like permanent dents in it and it was just driving me crazy. So here's the setup. I am having coffee at nearly 5 p.m. I'll probably regret it, but that's okay. So it's a little after 7 o'clock. It's been about 3.5 hours since I finished my first workout. So I'm gonna do my outdoor walk now. Tomorrow morning, my plan is to get my walk in before 7. I want to have already started my walk. It has just been so hot lately. It's 87 degrees right now, and I don't know how else to describe it except for the air being thick. Like, it's very thick out. I feel like it feels way worse than 87, but at least the sun UV is at a 0. So that's what matters. I see Hank and my husband, but Hank hasn't noticed me yet. He noticed. Hi. All right, my outdoor workout is complete. Okay, I rinsed off. I changed into some comfy clothes. I am gonna go downstairs and have a small dinner just because it's already after 8. Not starving, but I do want to have a little bit of something, so I might have like half a salad kit and half a stuffed pepper or something like that. And then I am going to just hang out with Greg and do some work. Here is tonight's dinner. I'm doing half of a Taylor Farms dill pickle salad kit and then half of a stuffed pepper. It's nearly 10 o'clock and I've finished my water. My only task left is the reading. Let's go to bed, Hank. Who's your good boy? My reading is complete, which means I am officially done with week 8. Sunday, August 17th. 1:57. Well, all good things must come to an end. I finally did not lose weight in a week of 75 hard. In fact, I went the opposite direction and I am up. I was 155.3 to end week 7, and I am now 157.0. I'm not going to beat myself up about it because when I started 75 hard, I was 166.7, so I am still down about 10 pounds in 8 weeks, which is just amazing. So I'm really trying to focus on that. I know I'm doing the right habits. I know I'm putting in the right movements and eating the right foods, and that things will come in time. So I just need to be patient and kind of accept the number that I'm seeing right now. I'm not gonna lie, obviously I am a little bit disappointed, but there's nothing that dwelling on it will really help with. Let's start off with the daily progress photos. Every single day you take a daily progress photo, and there was 2 days this week where later on in the day I thought, oh shoot, I have to take my daily progress photo, and had to go downstairs and take it because I hadn't done it yet. I am glad I'm doing the daily checklist of the tasks, because it is a very real possibility that one of those 2 days I would have missed it had I not been consistently looking through my daily task list. So I'm just wanting to make sure I'm not letting things slip as I get later on in the challenge. And I think maybe that's kind of what was happening this past week. I was just so overwhelmed with everything that the daily photo was something twice this week I had to be like, oh shoot, it's nearing the end of the day and I still haven't taken this. The water is another task that I usually don't have an issue with, but this past week, I noticed myself finishing my water within the last 2 hours of my day on multiple occasions. That is not ideal. I really need to focus in on the tasks. It's something that I drink a lot of water and I don't really have an issue with, but if you're not thinking about it and you're not being at least somewhat conscious about it, it can slip as well. So both of these things are usually no issue, and I just was a little close for comfort this past week and want to be better about it next week. For my daily reading, I did at least 10 pages every single day. I did finish the 5 Types of Wealth, and I started my next book, which is Ultra Processed People. It's a book someone had actually recommended to me in my YouTube comments earlier this year, and when I looked it up and read more about it, I thought, my mom would love that. So I actually gifted it to her and then asked her if I could borrow it. So I have started reading that. I will say it is going to be a little bit tougher of a read than the 5 Types of Wealth. I feel like the 5 Types of Wealth was very similar to Atomic Habits, where it's pretty light reading. It's not super complex. It's very interesting to me. Ultra Processed People is also very interesting, but it's very technical. And there's been a few sections I've read through a paragraph or two, and I'm thinking to myself, what did I just read? What am I reading? And I'll have to go back and reread it because I'm just zoning out, because it is a lot more technical of a book. I feel like it's more scientific, which is good. And I do think I'm gonna learn a lot from it. And I do wanna learn more about the foods I'm eating. And I'm already starting to look at the ingredients on things a little bit closer since starting this book. It's just gonna require some more discipline to really get myself through the book. For the diet component, you have to pick a diet that aligns with your specific health goals when it comes to 75 hard. So I want to lose weight and tone up. So the diet I chose was to stay under 2,000 calories and to have at least 100 grams of daily protein. And for reference, I am 5'6". This past week, I was hungrier than ever. I was so hungry this past week. If I wasn't following this diet, I would have eaten a lot more, multiple days. There was multiple days I would check my calories and be like, please, is there any room I have to try to squeeze something in? And I would see that I only had 40 or 50 calories left for the day. So I had to stop eating. I couldn't fit more food in. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't start my day with a morning protein coffee. And I think those days in particular, I was extra snacky. The one day I actually had 2 Bear-Bells. I just felt really hungry and I just needed some extra food. I do love my morning protein coffee. I think it makes such a big difference starting the day with that. I love my snack plates, my yogurt. I'm just trying to find ways to really tweak the diet component so that I am feeling full. I have been switching up my breakfast a little bit. So at the end of the week, I did a yogurt with berries and some peanut butter. I wasn't sure if it would be a good combination, but I really, really enjoy it. And as much as I love toast, toast with butter is 100 calories. So I just am trying to figure out ways to have less calories so that I could eat more. Like I'm trying to focus on higher volume foods and getting a lot of fruits and veggies and stuff like that, just because I don't want to go to bed feeling so hungry. And at the end of this challenge, I do think I'm going to up my calories a little bit because I think maybe I'm doing a little bit too low, but obviously since I'm doing 75 hard right now, I can't just switch up the diet like part of the way through. So my plan is to finish out 75 hard with the under 2,000 calories and the over 100 grams of protein, and then kind of reevaluate at that point. For the workout component, you have to do 2 45-minute workouts. They have to be at least 3 hours apart, and at least one of them has to be outdoors. I have been struggling with the workout component, and it's mainly because the sunlight in the day is getting shorter. It is really, really hot where I'm at, and the UV rays have been insane recently. I am just mixing up my routine a ton, which I think is also causing some additional stress, just not having a really like set in stone routine that I can follow. I'm having to kind of adapt day to day because of the weather, because of either in office or at home, because of staying at my parents or staying at my house. And it is a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I did 7 outdoor walks for my outdoor workouts. I did 4 indoor walks, 2 weight workouts, and an elliptical workout for my additional 7 workouts. And it was a lot of walking this past week, but I just needed it. I really just needed it. I'm glad that I've been sticking with the weight workouts. I always link the weight workouts I do in the description of the video below, and they're always Cindy Cummings videos. I love her workouts. If I like a video in particular, I'll do it again, which I've done multiple times, and I'm trying to do a mix of like upper body and lower body, and I always feel so good after I finish those. So I am glad that I've been at least pushing myself with that. Like that is something I'm going to let myself feel proud about because that's something I'm doing. I will say as well, with my new office schedule and the hour lunch, it's helpful to be able to do my outdoor walk during lunch, but it is not the most ideal, like coming back to the office feeling all sweaty and gross. I did one of the days this past week go on my lunch break at 10:45 and no one said anything. So maybe I'll start doing that more often and just see how that goes. As far as my final thoughts go for the week, I definitely did not start the week off well. I did not put myself in a huge position to be successful because I procrastinated a lot on Sunday and then was finishing my YouTube video Monday morning, which I hate doing. This Sunday am way ahead compared to where I was last Sunday. So I'm just learning from that. I really hated the position I was in. It's better to just tackle the things I need to do. If that means setting an alarm on the weekends, which for me it does. Like this morning I got up at 6:30 on a Sunday. It just is what it is, and I have to do it, and I will thank myself for doing it later on. I never regret waking up early the same way I never regret a workout once it's done, and that's something I just have to continue telling myself. This upcoming week, I again have a lot going on. Greg has a lot coming up very soon as well. So these last few weeks of the challenge are going to be tough. It really is going to be a challenge. I'm gonna be pushed to my limits for sure. So I need to just focus on being productive, getting everything I can done, really being thoughtful throughout the day, planning ahead, and also sleep. I need to prioritize sleep a lot more than I am. I'm gonna try to cut back on the caffeine to try to just get myself to go to sleep earlier. It's just something I need to do more of. I feel like there's not enough time in the day, but sleep is something I shouldn't be cutting out for the sake of getting other things done. So that's where my mind's at. I feel like overall, I'm still pretty positive about this challenge. This was a little bit of a hiccup, and obviously seeing my weight go up was a little bit discouraging, but seeing all the progress I've made so far in this challenge, and also knowing all the progress I have made since a year ago when the first time I completed 75 hard was, lets me know that better things are ahead. And if I get through these challenges, I will just be that much better and that much more sure of myself and my abilities. And it's proving to myself once again that I'm a disciplined person. I can do hard things. And I know that I am, and I know that I can. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I know this was a longer one, and I think I kind of just went off at the end, but I so appreciate you for watching. Everyone that has subscribed to my channel, that comments on my videos, even if you're just a silent viewer, I appreciate you more than you know. I feel like this community has helped me stay accountable and stay motivated as well. So just like how some people say that I motivate them, you guys motivate me as well. And I really feel so grateful to have you there. So thanks again for watching. And if you aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I post a weekly update every single Monday at noon Eastern time. Thanks again, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.